going to make a skirted traditional qaspeq. I call it an Alicia, named after my sister. I have a Elizabeth Studio print. I'm going to rip off this salvage seam or the salvage. This print is directional. You see the strawberries right here. They go up and down like this. So we need to make sure that the two body flaps, they're up and down the right way. So we're going to cut out two pieces. Actually, we're going to tear out two pieces. And for this, we're going to snip and we're going to tear. Now you want to snip perpendicular to the edge so that you can get a straight tear across. Because this one's going to be skirted, the body section is not going to be as long because the skirt is going to add length. I like to have them be about 28 inches long. I'm going to snip up here. See, I have a snip right there. Tear across. Here's one body piece, and I'm going to tear out another one at 28 inches. So here I have the two body pieces. To make sure that the direction is the way I want it to go, I'm going to lay my two body pieces right sides together. And when I do this, this is going to be where my hood goes and where my shoulders are. Down here is going to be where the skirt is attached. Next step I'm going to do is take these two bodies, fold them in half. So I have a fold right here. I'm going to cut out the part for where my hood goes, and I usually eyeball this, but this is about 2 inches. I'm going to have a curved cut to about 5 inches at the neck. Now something I like to do is even out this part. The next step, this section right here is going to be at our shoulder. Cut it out so that the seam on the sleeve doesn't go all the way down. So it's more at the shoulder. Down to about 12 inches. Step is we want to even out the hem. Now this next cut, I have two body pieces that are the same. Peel back one of the layers from the bodies. We leave it like this. The weight of the hood will pull it up and you feel like you're gonna choke on your qaspeq. We're gonna bring this down about another inch. This is your front flap and this is your back. Okay, we're gonna set these aside for now. We're going to continue from the main piece of fabric to cut out the pocket. About 18 inches tall. So this is the same width as your body at 18 inches tall. Now because this is the pocket, we want the strawberries to be upright and not upside down. We don't want the pocket to be as wide as the body, so we're going to come in a couple inches from the edge and cut up. The fold is right here. I folded it in half. We're going to have a curved, traditional qaspeq pocket. And actually I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller because I'm not happy with how that turned out. And I'm a lot happier with that now. So when I open this up, it's going to be that nice traditional wide base pocket that when you put the trim on the side of the pocket really makes it stand out. Now that we have our pocket, I'm going to put it over here with our body.
I have this piece of remnant here along the side of fabric that I haven't used. I'm going to get rid of that because it's just going to get in our way later. One of the downsides of ripping the fabric is you have all this frilly stuff. That's okay, just pull it off and throw it away, set it off to the side, throw it away later.
Next thing we're going to cut out is the hood. Measure 15 inches or so. And then we're going to fold it over. I'm going to snip and then tear up. So the fold is up here. Snip at about 17 inches high. It's 28.5 inches wide by 17 inches tall. Crisscross front hood. I'm going to start here, cut a curve until about here, and then cut straight up. This is all freehand. I don't have a pattern per se. Cut off the excess part of this bottom right here. This is too much fabric. Bunch up in the back if you don't cut this out. the tip. And then this part right here is going to crisscross in the front. Going to cut out a curved part of the hood for our round head. I'm not too happy with how this has turned out, so I'm going to turn it over on its side like this. There's our hood. The next thing that we're going to do is cut out sleeves. And for this measurement, we're going to have it 21 inches long. Use the width of the fabric for how wide the sleeves will be. Okay, so 21 by the width of the fabric. Fold this twice. Remember, your berries need to be up because this is directional. I'm going to fold this twice. If you imagine this is going to be the shoulder is, down here is going to be your pit. Over here is your wrist where the cuff is going to be. And I'm going to have a tapered but straight cut. And now for this part, we're going to round it. Then we're going to straighten, and then this gives us 2 sleeves. For the cuff, 11 inches by 6. And this is right at 11 inches. So I'm gonna go 11 by 6. There's my 2 cuffs. Now the last part of this qaspeq we're going to cut out is the skirt. Use the scissors all the way across for I don't tear the skirt out. An 11-inch skirt on this one. And we're going to use the width of the fabric 2.5 times. Cut out a 3rd piece, but cut that piece in half. I'm just going to eyeball this 2.5. We have all of our pieces cut out. Here's our skirt. We have our 2 cuffs, 2 sleeves, a hood, pocket, and the 2 body pieces.